Okay, in this video, we're going to be using quick picks to solve for multiplying decimals and whole numbers. So in your quick pick, we're going to have our square to equal a whole, your rods to equal a tenth, and your dots to equal a hundredth. So remember, guys, 10 rods equals a whole. Because if I had 10 tenths, I get one whole. Remember, 10 tenths is equal to one whole. Okay? 10 hundredths is equal to 1/10. So if I have 10 of these, I get to turn that into a rod. If I have 10 rods, I get to turn that into a whole. Keep that in mind. That's your basic regrouping. Okay. So right here, I have 2 tenths and 2 hundredths. So this model represents 0.22 or 22 hundredths. 2 tenths, 2 hundredths. Now, let's factor in this. 3 times this means I have 3 of that. So I need to make 3 of them. Okay, so now I have a model to represent my equation. So let's look at this. I have 2, 4, 6 tenths now, and 2, 4, 6 hundredths. I just counted them all up. Let's try this one. 1/10, 5 hundredths. Okay, and I have to do 4 of them now. Okay, so I do the same thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths and 5, 10, 15, 20 hundredths. You cannot do this, okay? Because that's saying you have 4 tenths and 2 hundredths. We don't have 2 hundredths. There's 20 of them. So that's not right. You have to regroup. So, remember when I said back to here, 10 of these make 1/10. So, I take 10 out. Here is 10, and here's 10. So that means I have 2 extra tenths. 10 hundredths makes 1/10. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another way to do that is you have your wholes, you have your tenths, and you have your hundredths. Start from your bottom. Just count from your lowest. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I have 20 hundredths. Okay? You can't have a 2-digit number here. So whatever this first digit is, you cross out and you bring up 1. And you're adding it to whatever you have over here. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 of them. So 2 plus 4 is 6. So my new number is 0.60, which is the same thing as 0.6. Okay, now let's look at our last one. 7 tenths and 6 hundredths. And I have 2 of them. Okay, so I'm going to do it both ways again. First, I'll do the chart. Wholes, tenths, hundredths. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hundredths of this. This first digit goes up, and I'm adding it to whatever tenth of this I have. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So that equals 15. But it's the same thing. I can only have one digit in here too. So that one goes up, and I add it to however many holes I have. I didn't have any holes in my quick pick. So my answer should be 1 whole, 5 tenths of this, and 2 hundredths of this. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I use these right here to add another tenth of the. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using these right here to create a hole. Remember, 10 tenths of the equals 1 whole. So I have 1 whole now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths of the. And that's included, so, and 2 extra hundredths of the. There you go, and they match. The big thing I wanted you guys to see is just to have your quick pick match the decimal, 2 tenths, 2 hundredths, 2 tenths, 2 hundredths, and that you can see what regrouping is. That's the big picture for this one. Don't get too stressed out about it.